can't stand. Love until the sun comes up and the moon goes down. Sweating, but it's alright. There's stars in the night sky, glowing just for us, a billion miles away. Hold on to this moment. Life is such a beautiful thing. One breath and it's over. So come a little closer to me.
In the summertime, they do meet in the wintertime to keep warm. Ooh, this one. Really?
Yeah, and harbor seals will live to be about 25 years in the wild and about 30 to 35 years in captivity. And the oldest recorded living seal is actually 45 years old. So hopefully something will be able to break here with the habitat we have here.
Yeah, make them live a little bit. Hopefully we'll be breaking that record with Loki. Here's 21 again. Oh, I'm hungry. It's good. So we have a couple common names for these guys. We have the harbor seal is what we call them. They around this area, and then they call harbor seals because they tend to stick around harbors. If they stray out too much, they get picked off by predators, I should say. And we also call them the common seal because they're the most common seal in the world. They're found on every single continent. Because of this, they're pretty overpopulated in our area, and especially in the aquarium community. And we also call them another thing called the sea dogs, like the St. John Sea Dogs. Are there any St. John Sea Dog fans out there? No St. John Sea Dog fans? Oh, okay. Our hockey team out of St. John. Because they call sea dogs, and they do look a lot like dogs. You can kind of see Sorbo, he pops his head up.
Yeah, and the food that we're feeding them is herring. I'm trying to piece together a couple pieces for you to show you. So it's a blue herring, donated to us by Connor's brothers. So it's a nice fatty fish, nice and tender, not a lot of bones, easy for them to digest. And what they don't know is that in the very first piece of fish we fed them, just a couple minutes ago, there was a little multivitamin in there. And it's a specially made multivitamin just for seals, sort of like a Flintstone one. And it just ensures they stay nice and healthy and gets all the nutrients that the fish alone can't provide. So it's nice and healthy for us.
Yeah. That is right. Now these guys do have a couple of predators out in the bay. They have a couple of natural predators. Does anybody have any ideas what might eat seals? Now I'm going to give you a hint, and I have to be a lot larger than these guys to eat seal. Do we have any ideas at all? Anything at all? Yeah, right there. Shark, that's right. The great white shark mainly in this area. The great white shark being actually quite prevalent in the Bay of Fundy, believe it or not. There was a video of the great white shark going around not too long ago. That a whale watcher happened to see one really close to shore, which is cool to see. Doesn't happen all that often, but they do are found about the more of the mouth of the bay, really, because they do need tons and tons of room to swim around. So when these guys go and chase around schools of fish, I mentioned that they're harbor seals, so they stay close to the harbor. But if they were to go and out into these open areas, they actually get picked off by great white sharks out in the bay. They're not their friends for sure. There's another natural predator out there, however, they aren't commonly found too much around here. Do we have any idea what that might be? Anything at all? It's even bigger than a great white shark. Yeah, right there in the blue. Oh, great one. Killer whale, that's right. Did you say killer whale? I like it. The killer whale, or orca whale, the apex predator, is the other natural predator of these guys. Now that's a little bit more north. And they eat seals breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They love harbor seals because they are a little bit smaller than the gray seals. So they do eat them a lot up there. But we don't have to worry about killer whales around this area. I don't know if you've gone on whale watching boats recently, but I haven't seen too many. Although one was seen off the coast of Nova Scotia last year, so they're too far away from home. And there's one more predator that these guys have. And actually very, very common in this area. Now it's not a natural predator. Do you have any ideas at all what that might be? It's not a natural predator. What? Fish. Well, these guys eat fish, so they're predators for fish. It's actually humans, us. So we do this a couple ways, indirectly and directly. Kind of consider modified dog food. It's dried out herring, protein, things that help them grow.
Whoa, they're moving now, boys.
These guys are Atlantic salmon, and there's two types of Atlantic salmon. There's Atlantic wild salmon, there's Atlantic farm salmon. These guys are named the farm variety from our broodstock program. Just the agriculture department that you would have seen as you entered our facility. All the buildings on your right. They're all female.
Holy cow. They're pretty,
They must not have the sturgeon anymore.
they're pretty tossy also. Yeah.
Whoa, now we can see the food coming down. No, look at the beer.
Sturgeon are my favorite
That was what?
I only ate algae.
Prehistoric. Oh no, sturgeon don't just eat algae.
Dead things.
They feed, yeah.
The octagon. So you stepped on it and knocked it on?
It's not the same thing. It looks like frozen chunks of herring. Yeah.